The golfers stripped of a competition for not attending presentation.
Is this the one that my mum texted me about?
Yes. You want to mention the club or not?
I think we should, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Stockport Golf Club, which is a golf course very, very close to us. We've actually filmed the Break 75 there before, a couple of videos, yeah. I've played there. What a golf course.
It's unbelievable. One of my favourites.
For some reason, you know when you go to a golf course and you just get a vibe for it? We've played there a couple... Well, I've played with you... Well, start again. We filmed there and I've played on my own one time when I went that day thinking of ideas. Do you remember?
Of course, yeah. I did.
Come back with some great ideas. And it's just a golf course that's got... Yeah, the course is stunning. So Stockport Golf Club, big shout out to the actual course.
It's got tradition, which might be a thing that slightly holding it back, but it doesn't feel snooty.
Yeah.
Like, it's not one of those ones where if I had my phone out, I wouldn't feel bad. And if I wore a hoodie, I wouldn't feel too bad. Gary the Pro, who actually has left recently, he's moved on to another golf course. He's unbelievable. Pro shop was great. Always really well stocked. Just a really, 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 really nice vibe.
However, I think there might be several Twitter accounts for the golf club. But anyway, they had a Twitter account, and had is the key word here. There was SGC, so Stockport Golf Club, Gents Comps. That was the @ username. And the tweet has since been deleted, as has the actual account, which is quite a big move.
Wow.
But basically, I can't actually find the actual tweet anywhere now, but there's actually an article on Golf Monthly about it. That's kind of how... viral, I'll use that term loosely, but viral in the golf world it went, where essentially there was a Saturday competition and it was a better ball, I think, and I believe 38 points won, 37 points came second, and then 36 points came third.
Okay.
But the team that got 38 and the team that got 37 didn't attend the presentation, so Stockport Golf Club decided to give it to the third place as first, if that makes sense. So
they disqualified first and second
essentially,
place,
yeah,
because they didn't turn up for the presentation.
Now, I think the whole purpose of this tweet, because that's something you might do internally at the golf club and whatever, the whole purpose of this tweet was to kind of, they put, it just shows how important it is to attend presentations. Now, again, the beauty of opinion, there might be a lot of people listening to this or watching this who completely agree with that and think, well, yeah, you should be at the presentation. However, it went down very, very poorly on Twitter with a lot of people. Now, again, I know Twitter is a hive of opinion, but several people were saying that actually, a lot of people have families. They might want to play golf, which is 4 or 5 hours. Certainly we're getting there early for a comp day and stuff. They have to go home after that. They can't wait around for a presentation. Other people said it's a tough school, but they know the rules and traditions when they join. So it's not so much that the people, they might have moaned, it wasn't so much that the people who should have finished first and second were moaning, it was more the golf club kind of showing off their tradition that actually went down very, very poorly.
They were trying to flex on the fact that they disqualified first and second, really, weren't they?
Yeah, and somebody else tweeted that I could partially understand this if it was a major, club championships or whatever, potentially. But for a 4-ball, better ball, Stableford, it kind of seems a little bit over the top. And it seems, it helps to fuel this kind of negative image that golf is elitist and old-fashioned.
Yeah.
And that's why people don't want to play comps and join clubs. So it's a tough one, isn't it?
It's a really, really strange one, because part of a golf club is the community aspect.
Yes.
And part of winning competitions and being, if you win a major and your name's on the board and you get presented a trophy, all that is kind of, it comes part and parcel of winning something, you'd like to think. And in an ideal, perfect world, you'd have 100 competitors playing in the golf day, and straight after, or whatever after that evening, you'd have 100 people at the presentation. The winner would win, first, second, nice speech, nice photos, off you go. Yeah. That's not the real world.
It can't, because the guy up at 7 o'clock, like the first tee's 7, the last tee's 12, and the 12 guy finishes at 4, 4:30. That finishes at 5. The 7 o'clock guy, unless he comes back, he's not going to stay all that time.
The only way you could possibly do it is shotgun starts. Yeah. But even then it's very difficult. But if it was a shotgun start when everyone teed off at 9 o'clock and everyone was finished at 1 and you're in the bar anyway and whatever, quick presentation is Guy Charnock here, you've won longest drive again, shock. There you go, there's your longest drive award. Like, it kind of makes sense. I think what they've done there, though, is, like you said, they've tried to flex it, and they've tried to they've tried to stamp their authority down by saying, if you're not going to attend, you're not going to win your prize. But there has to be justification here. There has to be some level of understanding. There has to be some level of coming up into the modern world where if you're a modern family man, or you don't even have to be a family man, just a modern man or modern person in general, you've got a lot of things going on. And golf sometimes is not every single minute of your Saturday. It's for 4 or 5 hours that you can afford to use to play golf and enjoy it, a sport that you love and maybe one you want to get better at. But then the rest of the day is family time or your own actual time that you want to do some stuff with.
Again, rightly or wrongly, whatever way your opinion is or people's opinions are, hopefully these kind of incidents should encourage golf clubs to maybe rethink things and hopefully potentially change some traditions that actually aren't that, or have more regular presentation evenings. So maybe have one every month or so. Or I'm not saying everybody can still attend, but if anything, they might encourage people to attend on a Thursday night once a month and maybe have a couple of drinks and spend money in the clubhouse or whatever. I don't know. But it's interesting.
I wonder if you'd ever get to a stage where it's almost like an award ceremony, like the Oscars or the Brits and stuff. And it's
the Oscars at Stockport Golf Club.
Yeah, and it's like there might be some fighting again, but like you get one of those ones where it's like, oh, so Jim Smith couldn't make it today, but we're going live to Jim now at his home.
Is his timeshare in Turkey? I made up a one. I hit the ball well. That pie after 9 really helped.
I think that's what they've got to do. I think that would be absolutely brilliant.
He's sat there with us. He's a bit sunburned. His wife's in the back going, what is that? What are you doing? He's got 25 quid in his account.
I love it. Oh, the internet's not very good here. Sorry, guys.
Jim, you're upside down. Turn the camera around. I'm not going to be readers on. I can't see your screen.